What's happening? Jason of New Age Revolution down here in the cave with, according to the battery, a 12-minute video here. Yeah, that's right. This is exciting. So this weekend, tomorrow, today's Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, we're going to do the discussion on the collection. And, somebody asked me when was the last time I came down here and admired something separate from the show, and I couldn't answer it. So it got me thinking, and now I want to talk about what are we doing with all this stuff? Why aren't I coming down and admiring this stuff? Do you admire your collections? Do you have any collections? So we'll get into that tomorrow. That'll be a bit of a, like a emotional discussion, if you will. But right now, I've been waiting for a week to show this off to you. I ordered something on the Bay, and I forget where I saw it initially. I think I saw it on like I watch a lot of Blu-ray physical media collector videos on YouTube. People who just like buy and buy and buy physical media and literally have shelves and shelves of movies that they may or may not watch. I think I saw this on there, and I was like, what? On one of those shows. I was like, what the heck is that? And then I started looking it up on Amazon and eBay, and the Amazon prices and the eBay buy it now prices were like $89, $99, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. But then I saw an auction for this item, and I bid on it, and I won it for $39. So I'm excited to show you this, but I'm also excited to say that this DVD, this Blu-ray set, is going to bring back the Vintage Horror Night. Yeah, everybody's favorite show that we haven't done in so long, the Vintage Horror Night, where we make some food and watch a horror movie and talk about it. And unfortunately, I can't watch it down in the cave here because it's a Blu-ray, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll start out down here. What am I talking about? I'm talking about an exciting purchase from a company called Vinegar Syndrome. And from watching all of these Blu-ray DVD collector videos, I've heard about Vinegar Syndrome. I don't know if that's some, I don't know if it's some big producer of physical media. I don't know. But anyway, from Vinegar Syndrome, I have Televised Terror Volume 1. There is no Volume 2, but that's okay. Televised Terror Volume 1. What is Televised Terror? Well, about the coolest concept I've ever heard of for a Blu-ray set. We have 3 made-for-TV horror movies of the 70s and 80s. Unbelievable. So take a look. Beautiful, beautiful artwork on the cover. The movies featured in here. I'll go through the dates of them, but we've got Are You in the House Alone? Calendar Girl Murders, and Child in the Night. Child in the Night from Vinegar Syndrome. Look at this. How great is that? And then the back says, I'm watching you. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. 3 Blu-rays. I love this Please Stand By deal. So let's take a look. Here they are in their, Vinegar Syndrome artwork. So the first one, Are You in the House Alone? What a classic horror concept. And this is from 1978. Okay, here's the synopsis. It's Gail Osborne is an average high school girl whose life is turned upside down after she's attacked and savagely assaulted. Unsure of who is behind her brutalization, Gail does her best to continue her life. But when a mystery person begins leaving her threatening messages and making unsettling phone calls, Gail realizes that her nightmare is only just beginning. Oh, yeah. So this originally aired on CBS, I believe. This stars, let's see, who we got? A classic made-for-TV thriller that oozes 70s charm, and at its every twist and turn, So directed by Walter Gurman, who directed the Twilight Zone episodes, Murder, She Wrote. Who do we got in here? We got Kathleen Beller, who was in Dynasty, Blythe Danner, Tony Bill, and Dennis Quaid is in Are You in the House Alone? A classic. These all aired on CBS and ABC back in the beautiful days of made-for-TV movies, which is a whole nother discussion. But we got the Blu-ray of Are You in the House Alone? Also in that is Child in the Night. This is from 1990, so it does creep into the 90s. I'm fine with that. While late one night at his father's dockside office, young Luke sees his father brutally murdered by a mysterious yellow raincoat wearing and hook wielding assailant. Luke, being traumatized by the event, starts to see a child psychologist to try to find out whether he can unmask the killer, striking up a relationship with the psychologist, the lead detective on the case, blah, 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 blah. Child of the Night has Tom Sizemore in it and a young, who's the kid? Well, Darren McGavin is in it from Christmas Story. Who's the little boy? What's his freaking name? Oh, Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood is a little boy. So this is from 1990. Still a period of time when we were doing made-for-TV movies. So Child in the Night is mine. And then this one just looks like a blast from the 80s. I can't wait for this one. Calendar Girl Murders. And this is straight out of 1984. High society mogul and bad boy Richard Traynor has just unveiled his latest nude calendar. During the launch party, one of the models is thrown to her death off a balcony by a black-gloved killer. Called in to investigate is Lieutenant Dan Stoner, a hard-nosed cop who is thrust into the high-stakes world of nude and fashion modeling, quickly finding himself intrigued by and attracted to the beautiful setting. I think this is Tom Sizemore. No, it's who is this? Well, first of all, Sharon Stone is in this. Tom Skerritt, not Tom Sizemore, Tom Skerritt. Robert Culp, whatever, it doesn't matter. 1984, Calendar Girl Murder. So we have all three of these made-for-TV horror movies of the 70s and 80s and 1990, all in one set, a beautiful set. I know I'm pimping this like I got it for free, but I didn't. I'm just excited because it's going to bring back vintage horror night. I really want to start these tonight. I can't. The kids are up, whatever. Probably maybe Sunday night I'll watch one of these and we'll hang out, we'll do vintage horror night. So Televised Terror, don't buy it for $89.99. The true value of it, the bidding value was like less than $40. Televised Terror. Are these going to be blockbuster movies? Nah, but you know what? Made-for-TV movies are special because it represents a time, again, a simpler time that this channel is all about, where we gathered around the TV and, you had a movie on from 9 to 11 and with commercials and all that fun stuff. Then you'd watch the 11 o'clock news and then you'd go to bed. And you got to see a horror movie on CBS. So great. I love it. I'm so glad I have this. I was worried that because it was shipped Media Mail, and Media Mail takes forever. So I was just like, oh no, it's going to get lost. I want my movies. And they came today, and now I get to watch it with you. So Televised Terror from Vinegar Syndrome. I don't know, whatever the deal with them is. That's it. So that's fun. That's all. Tomorrow we'll get into a little bit more discussion about the collection and what role it plays in my life today. Sadly, it doesn't play as much of a role as I want it to. I think after I talk to you guys tomorrow, I'll probably change that up a bit because I need to be down here more. I need to be hanging out down here more with the past. Anyway, till then, good night now.